Red Rock Highs, Sedona, Arizona, star-filled skies. Sedona, Arizona, vortex climbs, the best in the West. Peace of mind, beauty and rest, for all time, leave worries and cares behind. Sedona, your heart is mine. Sedona, your heart is mine.
I am Terry Frankel. I am honored to be talking to you right now and telling you about this wonderful, wonderful town that I have lived in for 24 years and look forward to spending the rest of my days here welcoming tourists like you and locals who enjoy the thrill of living in the most amazing, exquisite, inspiring, high energy place in the known universe. I came to Sedona 24 years ago because my twin sister Jennie bought a home in the village of Oak Creek. She brought me here from LA, that's where I was living, and I came down the canyon and it was the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. As a matter of fact, I believe it's AAA's most beautiful drive in the world, or in the United States. And I was very excited. I saw this house. I said to my sister, I want to meet the people who own that house someday. And 2 years later, I did. I met the man who owned this house. One thing led to another, and we ended up getting married. When I was 6 years old in Chicago, my father took my twin sister, Jennie, and me to the Milford Theater. And there I won a free 6 week of accordion lessons. And my father paid for my sister to have 6 weeks of accordion lessons. That ended up being 10 years of accordion lessons, which I jokingly refer to as child abuse. But it all led to some really, really wonderful things. When we were 16, my father wrote a letter to William Wrigley Jr. and said, I have two very talented twins. And they sing, they dance, they play accordions. He auditioned us, and Arthur Meyerhoff Advertising Company had us perform for William Wrigley Jr., and we got the job. And that led to another gig, and that was us performing with the USO in Vietnam. My father wrote another letter to the Chicago Sun-Times. They were looking for an accordionist to go out with a USO troop. Well, what set us apart is that our troop didn't need electricity. So they would fly us out, C-130s, Chinooks, Hueys, then also take us out by Jeep, helicopter, to the boonies, where the servicemen would be waiting for hours in the hot sun. And these servicemen never saw USO performers, so that was a thrill for them and an even greater thrill for us. And to this day, I wonder how many of them made it back alive, because so many passed away in Vietnam. There were over 58,000 people who died in Vietnam and over 350,000 wounded. So God bless them. And that led to me being as patriotic as I am. When I came back from Vietnam, I wrote a song called USO Vietnam Folk Song, Saigon. And it was a song that my sister and I sang to R&R people in Hawaii when we performed at Davy Jones' Locker at the Outrigger Hotel. I also ended up getting a scholarship to the Chicago Music College of Roosevelt University. Don't know how I did that, but I did. And I did get to learn all about the music theory that wasn't taught to us by our accordion teacher. And then I studied at the University of Hong Kong. I learned Cantonese. I learned Mandarin. And I can speak a little for you right now if you like. Okay. 我識少少廣東話，原來咧我接觸好多中國人。That's Cantonese. And the same thing in Mandarin is 我會說一點兒普通話，因為我講很多中國人說普通話。I have a lot of Chinese people, friends, who come into my life and they keep me going. From my house, the House of Seven Arches, also known as Lucy's house for Lucille Ball, the most beautiful views of all of Sedona are from this balcony. You can see everything from Cathedral Rock to Chimney Rock to the Hyatt Pinion Point to Uptown to Shiprock and back. There are 7 one-minute shots that cycle all day long and all night through EarthCam. Our EarthCam is amazing. This is an international camera affiliate that has cameras all over the world. So you can get on EarthCam and see pictures of Paris, New York, Tokyo, all over. So people all over the world get to tune in and see exactly what the weather's like, the traffic is like, the situation here in Sedona, and the beauty. So lucky. We are all so lucky to live here, and we welcome visitors. We love when visitors come to Sedona. The House of Seven Arches is also known as Lucy's house. Now, the reason it's known as Lucy's house is, one, there's a mannequin on the balcony of Lucy. And Lucy, at one time, owned the entire hillside here. And you can also find Lucille Ball's piano at House of Seven Arches. And that was sold to us by Jeffrey Ball, Lucille Ball's nephew. I am so thrilled to be here. I can't tell you what a thrill it is. Everyone who has visited can agree with me, and we welcome anyone who wants to come on over and see this beautiful place. All of the shopping, all of the hotels, all of the restaurants. We have amazing 5-star restaurants right here in Sedona. And hiking. There's hiking. There's the hike shop. There is hiking for everybody. There are amazing trails here. We have Devil's Bridge. Devil's Bridge is one of the most photographed hikes and bridges in the world, and it's a wonderful short hike from here. The beauty of Sedona is that everything is close by. Do you hear those bells? Those are the chapel bells from Tlaquepaque, and they're serene, they're beautiful, and they're welcoming visitors to Tlaquepaque. Tlaquepaque means the best of everything in Spanish, and it is. It is an amazing place. It is an exact replica of a small village in Mexico. This is my favorite. His name is Fred Chin.
Hi.
And Fred Chin is very well known in the community. He is a community leader, although he will not admit that.
Well, I'm known because I pal around with her. That's why I'm known. As I say, I'm just a bag carrier, and I really love it.
Yeah.
And I really love Sedona.
Tell us about how you came to Sedona.
Well, I used to live in Marco Island, Florida, and one day I had an epiphany, and I said at the time, let's go live in Sedona. Remember that place that had all the woo-woo-woo stuff? And they said, oh yeah, that was Sedona. And here we are, enjoying the magic of Sedona and the Red Rocks.
It was a pleasure telling you about this wonderful, wonderful town, Sedona, Arizona.
Sedona, Arizona, vortex climbs, the best in the West. Peace of mind, beauty and rest, for all time, leave worries and cares behind. Sedona, your heart is mine.